Okay, my Raw reviews are back. Uh, I have found a channel here on YouTube that uploads uh, the Monday Night Raws, and so for right now, until I can get cable back, that's what I'm going to be doing. Now, obviously, I won't be able to watch Raw the same night, but Tuesday, Wednesday, whenever that person gets their videos up, I'll be able to watch it. And I did not watch. Sorry, I thought I heard somebody coming into my house. I did not watch last week at all because, well, I just never got around to it. I've been busy. I've been just moved to Irving. I'm trying to find a job, things like that. I found one. So now I have more time. Since I'm not going to be out all day job hunting anymore, I have more time to do this. So that being said, this review is about the Monday Night Raw of December 6th, 2010. This past Monday. Anyway, so here's what happened. I seen somewhere somebody was saying something about John Cena came back and was pretending to be his Mexican cousin Juan Cena, and WWE needs to get their storyline straight, because I guess, especially after me watching this Monday Night Raw from this past Monday, and they showed a little bit of what happened the Monday before of John Cena coming in there and attacking the Nexus and everything. If they're going to do that, then what the hell is the point of Juan Cena? I think that what they did was they were going to have him come back as Juan Cena when everybody knew it was John anyway. And then they got another idea, so they just completely aborted that storyline and just started a new one. And there's no flow to that at all. And it just, like, for somebody that hasn't been watching WWE that long, they would get lost in it. They'd be like, But see, me, sometimes WWE just does stupid stuff like this. But they have completely aborted the Juan Cena storyline, and now they're going with the John Cena trying to provoke Wade Barrett into hiring him back storyline. So, series of matches. I'm gonna go through these one at a time here. Let me check what time I'm at. Okay, I'm good. First match. Well, first thing Raw opened up is Michael Cole is walking down to the ring, and he's like, "I'm not going to apologize for my actions last week." And I'm like, what is he talking about? Well, they got to talking. He gets in the ring and starts directly addressing Jerry Lawler. And my uncle had told me something about that last week. The Miz had to defend his title against Jerry Lawler in a ladder match, and they start talking about that. I'm like, I guess that's what he's talking about. And I guess supposedly what happened is Jerry Lawler had the Miz out pretty much, and he was climbing the ladder, and Michael Cole interfered and ended up costing Jerry the King Lawler the championship. Well, see, what happened was that he comes down there and he's talking to Jerry, and he's like, "Jerry, I regret what I did last week." He didn't say I'm sorry. He didn't apologize. He said, "Jerry, I regret what I did last week." And then Jerry is like, "I thought you were going to come down here and apologize to me. You cost me the WWE Championship." And he's like, "You know what? Yes, I regret it, okay? I regret it. What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? I made a mistake, okay? Have you never made a mistake before?" And then King gets up and he's like, "This might be a mistake, but I'm going to get in there and I'm going to finish what I started last week." And then there's an email from the general manager. And then Punk gets up there and starts mocking Michael Cole. He's like, "I guess I'll read this." And he's like, "I have received an email." The general manager says, and I quote. Anyway, he reads the email, and the email basically said that there that the GM was putting a protective order into effect that would not allow any physicality between Jerry Lawler or Michael Cole, and that any violation of this order would result in the immediate termination of whichever one violated it. So he's like, Jerry, I want you to get in there and I want you to shake Michael's hand. So Jerry goes in there and they shake hands. And we've seen many superstars do this. Triple H, Randy Orton, The Rock, Stone Cold. You know, they shake your hand, then the other guy goes to leave, and you keep that grip. And Jerry pulls him back in. And Jerry's like, you know what? There might not be any physicality allowed between me and you, but there's somebody in the back that wants to talk to you. Randy Orton comes out. He basically says, Michael Cole, you know what? You can keep cheering for The Miz if you want to. I really don't care because I'm going to get my title back tonight. Then The Miz comes out. And he's like, Randy, general manager has informed me that I don't have to defend my title until TLC, blah, 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 blah. And then Alex Riley is like, well, I've got 5 minutes to kill. I want to prove that I can step up in this business, that I can hold my own, so I want to face Randy Orton tonight. Randy Orton's like, okay. And then The Miz is like, but the general manager has also informed me that I will get to pick the stipulation, what kind of match that we're going to be able to have at TLC. And I'm going to tell you that after the match tonight. And then Randy Orton's like, well, for all of you who think I might be too injured to compete at TLC, there is one thing, injured knee or not, that I can still do very well. Well, at that point, Jerry Lawler actually pushes Michael Cole into Randy Orton right into an RKO. Okay, so that's that scene. I didn't watch all of the matches because, frankly, they all seemed kind of stupid to me. So, next match, Ted DiBiase and Maurice versus Daniel Bryan and I think it was Brie Bella, or maybe it was Nikki, I don't fucking know. But anyway, I didn't watch that match. I don't know who won, but I did watch what happened after the match, and Maurice basically put her hand into Ted DiBiase's face. I don't know what's going on there. I guess maybe Ted costed the match or something. I don't know. But kind of interested to see what goes on with them next week, as they've had kind of a showmance going on. David Hart Smith had a match with Tyson Kidd. I didn't watch that. There was a match between Melina and Natalia. It wasn't for the title or anything, but they had a match. Before the match, they shook hands, and Michelle McCool, and Layla was at ringside with the commentary, and they're still annoying as ever. And after the match, Natalia ends up winning the match by Melina tapping out to the sharpshooter. And so after the match, Melina was hurt, and so she rolled out of the ring. And then Cole, at that point, Cole goes in there, and they start talking, or not talking, they start jumping Natalia. So wasn't really surprised by that. That's what they always do. So anyway, the match between Alex Riley and Randy Orton, that was a no contest, I believe, because I think that The Miz interfered in that one, and he's like, Randy, I'm going to show you what kind of match that we're going to have. And he pulls out a table, and he tries to do the skull crushing finale to Randy Orton into the table. Well, Randy Orton starts reversing it, and Miz is like, oh fuck. So he rolls out of the ring, and then Randy Orton looks down at Alex Riley and pulls him up and power bombs him into the table, and he was basically sending a message to Randy Orton, or to The Miz. You want to have a table match? Fine. I can beat you in any kind of match. And so anyway, then the last thing that happened, and I realized that this Raw review is all kinds of messed up. I haven't done one in a while, so but anyway, Wade Barrett comes out and he's like, John Cena, I want to welcome you back come into the ring, talk to me, whatever. And when he comes into the ring, the Nexus comes out and stands on the ramp, on the stage. And Wade Barrett and John Cena are talking. And Wade Barrett's like, John Cena, if you threaten me, Nexus is going to come down here and beat your ass, pretty much. And yeah, 5 minutes. Anyway, so John Cena's like, you don't want to hire me back? Fine. I am perfectly content with buying a ticket to every single Raw, and I'm making my solemn promise right now to you, Wade Barrett, that as long as Wade Barrett is in the WWE, your life will be a nightmare. And at that point, Wade Barrett goes, that sounds kind of like a threat to me. Nexus, come on down here. Do your worst to him. And it was at that point, Nexus just stands there. And one by one, first was Husky Harris, I believe, just turns around and walks backstage. And Wade Barrett starts yelling, going off on the ring. He's like, what are y'all doing? I'm giving you an order. I'm giving you an order. Y'all get down here right now. Heath Slater was next, turned around, walked right backstage. Wade Barrett at this point is going fucking nuts. He's like, what the hell are y'all doing? Y'all are going to pay for this. Get down here now. Follow my orders. I'm your leader. And Justin Gabriel is next and walks out. And last is David Otunga. Same thing. Turns around and walks out. Well, John Cena beats Wade Barrett's ass. And Wade Barrett ends up running away. And he's running backstage looking for his Nexus buddies. And what happened was he ends up finding Nexus, and he's like, what's going on? What do y'all think y'all are doing? I give the orders around here. I tell you to do something, you do it. And then David Otunga gets right in Wade Barrett's face, and he's like, you might not be the one giving orders around here anymore. You've given us ultimatums too much, and now the Nexus has an ultimatum for you, Wade Barrett. And David Otunga's like, so here's what's going down. Here's what's going to happen. Next week, you're going to hire John Cena back. Or you're out of Nexus. And we will see to it that that happens. So I guess basically what they're saying is either Wade Barrett's going to hire Cena back, or the Nexus is going to jump him. That's the only thing I can think. Wade Barrett's a little pussy, so I'm pretty sure that he's going to hire Cena back now. But I don't know. WWE's doing a lot of crazy shit with their storylines. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. But, oh shit, there was one more match I forgot to mention. Fatal 4-Way tag team elimination match. It was the Usos, Nexus, Mark Henry, and Yoshitatsu, and Santino Marella, and Vladimir Kozlov for the tag team titles. Usos got eliminated first, and then it was Mark Henry and Yoshitatsu. It came down to Santino and Kozlov versus Nexus. Well, Nexus looks like they have it in hand. Kozlov goes out of the ring and starts beating up on Heath Slater, so it's just down to Justin Gabriel and Santino. Sorry, it's down to Gabriel and Santino. And at that point, Santino is kind of out of it, and John Cena crawls out from under the ring, gets up on the apron. Well, that distracts Justin Gabriel long enough, and he runs over there. Right when he gets over there, John Cena hops off the apron. He turns around, right into the Cobra. Santino pins him, and I'm like, oh my god. 1, 2, 3. New tag team champions, Santino and Kozlov. So there you go. That's my Raw review. I know it sucked. Hopefully it'll be better next week, but like I said, you know, what can you do? But anyway, that's it. So there's definitely a lot of interesting questions as far as what could happen next week, especially involving the Nexus and John Cena. Some people are suggesting that John Cena and the rest of the Nexus could have had some kind of deal because they were getting tired of Wade Barrett, and that maybe they're looking to get Wade Barrett out the door, and that John Cena is going to reemerge as the new leader of Nexus. So we will see what happens. That idea seems kind of far-fetched to me, but I don't know. We'll have to see. So, like I said, WWE's been doing some crazy shit with their storylines. So, we'll watch on Monday and see what happens. Peace.